What is up, everybody? It's Tenacity. Welcome back to the channel, and today I'm going to teach you how to edit videos for TikTok using Kinemaster. Now, for those of you who don't know, Kinemaster is a completely free and fairly easy to use video editing app for Android or Apple. I've been using it for about 3 months now to edit my TikToks, and I haven't experienced any problems, bugs, or anything. And the best part is it's completely free and has everything that you need for basic video editing. Now, I'm going to be editing a Twitch clip today, but you can use this app for any basic video editing, and hopefully by the end of this video, you're familiar with all the features and can use it for whatever you need. I'm also going to try and do this all in one take and be as precise and quick as possible, so let's get started. Now, obviously, step one would be to download Kinemaster off the Apple or Play Store, and once you have it downloaded, go ahead and open the app, and we're going to start by pressing the big button here in the middle and choose 9:16 as our aspect ratio. That's going to give us those TikTok dimensions. Go ahead and click the media, and we're going to choose the clips that we need. I only have one, but you can choose several and combine them together. So we're going to go all. I think my clip is right here. Cool. So most clips do not start off perfect, the right length. So if you need to trim, just highlight it and then go to trim/split. You can either split a playhead and delete the portion that you don't need, or you can trim to the left or trim to the right. Now our clip is pretty much exactly what we need, so we're gonna go ahead and highlight it by clicking it, go to the top left corner, the 3 dots, and duplicate as layer. We need to duplicate it several times because I am going to be using this to put a face cam and also put a cool background. Now that is for a Twitch clip. You can use this for a lot of other things, but this is what I found it most useful for, and it's so easy because it's on mobile as well. So we're duplicating it several times. I think 3 is what I usually go for. And starting off with the first clip, you're gonna want to go to the cropping section and put a mask on it. Now the mask is so we can get that circular face cam, and then we need to kind of just zoom in. It doesn't need to be perfect right now. Where'd it go? There it is. Go back to cropping. Doesn't need to be perfect right now. We just need to kind of make it smaller. That way we can make it larger, and then we can kind of fine tune how it looks. So there we go, nice and big. Doesn't look really right now, but that's all right. And then we need to go to the next layer. Again, doesn't really matter which one. We're gonna make this one really big because this is gonna be our background layer. All right, and so I do play Rocket League. You can use this for Call of Duty as well, but because I play Rocket League, I want that scoreboard nice and big at the top. And just about right there will work. So after you do that, you need to send it to the back by pressing the 3 dots again, and you're just gonna send it to the very back. You can also, if you want, go ahead and click the face cam and send it to the front, because obviously that needs to be at the front. Now for the middle one, that's gonna be our gameplay. And obviously this one also has a scoreboard. Now you can do one of two things. Either you can go into the cropping section and crop out the scoreboard, which, speaking of which, to do that, you need to make the video a lot smaller. So we're gonna crop it, and you can either just crop out the scoreboard and then you're all good. But the only problem with that is now the gameplay is a little bit smaller. Now I kind of work around that by doing this right here. So we're gonna get our scoreboard back, I think. There it is. And make it bigger, about right there. Now I have a controller overlay in my Twitch stream, and so I do have to kind of work that out. But if there's a little bit left on the screen, it doesn't really bother me all that much. So making just about right there is pretty good. And try and make it go a little bit more to the right so that controller overlay is not in the way. Now we can go back to our face cam, go to the cropping, and we can kind of fine tune it just a little bit more, make it more circular and right about where we want it. Perfect. And now we can go make it a little bit bigger, put it right there in the middle. All right, and I'll put it a little bit more big. So we'll have it about right there, and then we can go back to our gameplay and kind of adjust that a little bit more, and look at that, perfect. And so that is what the TikTok is going to look like for the most part. And if you don't have any friends, not too bad, looking pretty good. So there is one thing I like to do, and that is add a slight blur to the very background. And to do that, we go to Layers, Effect, Basic Effects, Gaussian Blur. Now, first things first, you're gonna need to extend it to make it cover the entire clip. And then you're gonna need to send it to the very back, because obviously you don't want the entire clip to be blurred. So send it back, and then you have to bring it forward once, so it just covers that background. If you want to, you can go to Settings, and you can adjust the blur strength. But I mean, 2 or 3 usually works pretty well for me, so let's put it at 3. Now, there is one more thing you can do, especially if you're on Rocket League, and that is duplicate it a few times to get the corners, because in the corners of the scoreboard, obviously that's not going to be blurred. So if you want to, just duplicate it a few times and just turn it on its side just a little bit, right there. And same thing, you're going to need to send it to the back and then bring it forward once. So send back, or well, I just send it to the front. Send it back and bring forward. And now for the second one, which is not right there, should be right here. All right, so same thing. Put it right up there, send it back, and bring forward. And that is our clip. We'll be there. And if you don't have any friends, good. Oh wait, we have someone just followed me on Twitch, so well, thanks for that follow. But I forgot to send that one to the back, so sending that to back, bringing forward, and there we go. Looking nice and clean. Now, obviously, there are plenty of things that you can fine tune. You know, if you want the camera to be smaller, all you have to do is press on it, and then you can use your 2 fingers there to make it smaller or larger. And yeah, so that's kind of more or less how to edit a Twitch clip to that classic TikTok with a face cam look. But if you wanted to add more clips to it, and this is one thing that I've found super useful with this app, go back to your media and say you want to add like a meme or something. So I have this video. I'm not going to explain to you why. If you follow me on TikTok, you know why I have this meme on here, but it's just a little guy saying Jesus Christ. All right, so obviously that doesn't look good. Let's change this and kind of make it look a little bit better, and then we're gonna edit this into this clip. So to do that, you can start off by trimming it. So obviously we don't want the part where he gets scared. We just want the Jesus Christ, which is gonna start about right there. So we're gonna trim it to the left, boom, and make sure everything's correct. There's the Jesus Christ. We'll end it about right there, trim it, and to the right of playhead. Now we need to duplicate it again because it's a little small. So we need to make it a little bit bigger. You can either duplicate it and do this, that way it's the right size, or if you want to, you can just go to pan and zoom. You're gonna need to press this equal button, or else it's going to literally, the start position, if you go to end position, you can have it pan and zoom like that way. So just like this. So now it's zooming in as the video starts, but if you go back to pan and zoom and press the equal button, it's just gonna be zoomed regardless. So either way is up to you. I usually go with the duplicate mode. I don't know why, it's just how I learned, but you can do both ways. So now we're going to insert this into the clip somewhere. So let's probably just go to right as we're catching it, or right as we're about to score. Boom, boom, boom. All right, so about right there. So we're going to click on the first one and trim at playhead. Now you're gonna have to go through and trim or split all the clips as well. And then you can move that clip by holding down. You can also make everything bigger or smaller, a lot easier to navigate just by, again, you know, spreading your fingers. I'm trying to get it over here. So spreading your fingers like this. And now all we have to do is hold down on that clip and just move it over to the middle. And then without doing anything, all of the clips that we just split are also going to move. So now if we play our clip, it's gonna look like this. So we're air dribbling, we're about to score, and Jesus Christ. Now, one thing I just now noticed is that the Gaussian blur is still in effect. So to do that, we're gonna go to the beginning of this clip, which if you select a clip, you're not gonna be able to move that playhead further than the clip starts or begins. So we'll go to the start. Now the playhead's gonna stay in the same spot. We're gonna go to the Gaussian blur and we are going to split it up. So Gaussian blur, trim and split, at playhead, go for the same ones at the other ones, at playhead, and add playhead. Now, to keep it easy, we don't really need to do, we don't have to split the second side. We can just press it and move it over here. The phone will vibrate just a little bit when you hit that sweet spot right as the other clip starts. So it makes it pretty easy. And there you go. So now we have our clip in there, and this is what it's gonna look like. Oh, with the Gaussian, sometimes it does it. That is one bug I've noticed, is when you mess with the Gaussian blur, sometimes it'll send it to the front, but all you have to do is just send it right back to the back and bring it forward. Looks like the other one's the same thing. But as long as you know how to fix those, it's really not that inconvenient, especially when you consider that you're getting such a good quality editor out of a phone, you know, it's insane. Okay, so there we go. And now let's check our little clip. Looks like our face cam also went to the back. Jesus Christ. All right, we'll fix the face cam one time. Let me just find it here. There we go, send to front. There it is. And boom, there's our clip.
Jesus Christ.
And for those of you who didn't know, that's also how I edited the videos for my most viral one, which is, you know, basically they were just clips with memes edited in between, and that's exactly how I did it. It's very, very simple, honestly. But yeah, so that's pretty much how you can edit your Twitch clips on Kinemaster. Very, very easy. You don't even need a computer to upload these to TikTok. Everything can be done on your phone. I usually get the Twitch clips that I have by just screen recording. If you have a newer iPhone, it's gonna be it's gonna work just fine. The quality is gonna be pretty good. But if you do have an older one, I'm not too sure on how well that's gonna work. I think they have screen recording as long as the software is updated, but as far as the quality, might not be the best. But yeah, I hope this video helped you guys. If you have any questions, let me know down in the comments. The more that I learn about this app, I might end up making another video teaching you guys new things, but as of now, this is pretty much everything that I use. I don't really use anything else. The only other thing that I can think of is green screen effects, which if you do have any green screen type of video, all you would have to do is click it, then just, well, it'd have to be a duplicate layer. So you would first obviously add the clip, and then you're gonna need to duplicate it. And once you do that, you just go to the duplicate layer, then scroll down until you see chroma key, which is right there. And then it'll say enable. And then if you did have something that was a green screen, it would completely go away and be perfect. Really quick, guys, one thing I forgot to mention is how to save and export the clip when you're done with it. So click the top right-hand corner, increase the quality all the way, and then export. Now, once that's finished loading, it'll be saved to your phone and you can do whatever you'd like with it. But that's pretty much everything. If you guys have any questions, just let me know. And I hope this video helped you, and have a freaking amazing day. I have a second video, which I'm about to actually make. That's going to be how to edit videos using DaVinci Resolve. So if you do have a PC and you want to, step up your editing game just a little bit more, totally for free, go check out that video. I'll try and drop a link in the description. But yes, that one's going to be a lot more in-depth, and you have a lot more options that you can do with that one. And of course, the quality is going to be a little bit better. But I hope you have a fantastic day. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if this video helped you, and we'll see you in the next one.